Hi everybody, it's Cindy, Planner Sid 7422, back again for another video. It is Sunday night, February 8th. I just got home from grocery store and working at Michael's, and I thought, I'm so behind, I need to do a video, probably do 2 tomorrow. Got a phone call when I was out grocery shopping that we have an hour delay tomorrow. So I should get up and do another video in the morning. We'll see how that works. I am right now putting the video that I did this morning onto my YouTube channel. It is my Dutch door video. So let's get started. This is from my catch-all planner. I have 2 route here. I was back and forth. So I believe this is going to be catch-all. This is going to be my either my tracking or my social media. I haven't decided yet. And then the other one, I think I put in the tracking planner, so maybe I did make a choice. I don't know. But anyway, let's get started. For my catch-all, I decided to go with the Galentine instead of Valentine's. I love this set. Soft, Single, and Thriving. Last Hour Before Sleep. Wind Down, Reflect, Dream. I just love these. Self-Care is My Soulmate. Be Your Valentine. Owning Happily Ever After. Cozy with My Own Company. I mean, and then just look, this is so beautiful. And then this year I choose me. This is my freebie, which I will use. It's going to go up as my quote. From Sarah Lynn Art, where I got all of these stickers. Cindy 25 will get you 25% off in her shop. So yeah, this is a beautiful set. And I just decided, I don't know how much of it I will use in this. Tea and check-in, yeah. But I'm going to get started. And the page for it is Love Yourself First. So let's get started. I am going to first do the washi. And I've got to decide which washi I want up top. I think I want the big hearts up top to cover the dates so I can use the other dates. Let's get rid of, do one page at a time, turn it over. I believe it will cover everything. Yep. Do I want to cover February? No, I don't. I just want to cover, I'll go from here, just the boxes. So it's very cold here. And we had a snowstorm on Saturday that we got over 10 inches, which nobody was expecting. Look at that, I ripped it so I can use it. I'm going to put one automatically right down here to cover up notes. And do I want another one there for my quote? No, I don't know. Let's hold on to that little piece and do the other side. So how was everybody's weekend? Feeling pretty good now that I know I have an hour's delay tomorrow. I'm going to watch the football game. I don't care who wins, so I'm sorry if I offend you in that way, but I don't. I'm going to watch it for the commercials, to be honest, because I really don't care, you know, which team wins. I mean, I was at one point in my life that I'd say, oh, anybody but the Patriots, but I don't care. I really don't at this point in time, like I said. We do. All right, let me just rethink what I'm doing. I know I want to use this washi too, so let's put that at the bottom. get all the washi on first. This one is going to run straight across. Hopefully I can get it as close to the bottom as possible. And hopefully I am in frame while I'm doing this. Oof, I went off. See if I can get it up. Oh, okay, it's going to be a little off. I can't believe I just did that. I should know better than to think I can get this washi up. Let's put this little piece right above this one. I will cut that instead of trying to rip it. Now I've got to cut the bottom. Sorry guys, I've got to be able to see what I'm doing. I really missed the bottom of the page with that one on the one side. Might as well cut this piece off too while I'm here. There we go. Perfect. Now let's see if I can do better on this side. I'm going to try turning it upside down. Let's try to do better. Let's move this so I don't attach it to that one by mistake. Oh, let's not put it upside down, will we? Did I do better that time? Yes, I did. Gonna have to punch, but that's okay. Where is this month going? I mean, is it perfect? No, there's a little bit off, but that's okay. I can trim that up. You can barely tell. Just a little bit. Oh, I'm cutting the page too. That's how little there was. I need to clean off my scissors. Don't even look at my hands. They are so dry. Did a lot of work at Michael's putting stuff out. I don't know, when I work in the boxes and I just get so dry, my hands. Okay, so I'm going to put this washi over to the side. Look how cute. You could just leave it. You can tell it's really off. At least the rings will hide it. Look how cute. All right, now, do I have anything I'm doing? Nope. I don't have any appointments. Love yourself first. Should that go? No, I think my quote should go up there. Let me find it. This year I choose me. I'm doing quotes instead of word of the year. So I'm going to put my freebie one right up there. This year I choose me. I'll worry with those later. This is so good. All right, and so let me think. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's Valentine's Day. I'm going to put this right in the middle. Be your Valentine. I'm going to do another quote right down here. Single, soft, and thriving. All the choices. There's just way too many choices. That's what it is. I love the window. I'm just going to put that right there. And then the hearts with self-love looks good on me. The candle. And let's go with a big bathtub. Like that would be a great thing to do next Saturday night. Fill the tub up with delicious scents, hot water, and just enjoy. I'm going to put this right down on the bottom because I am working. I'm going to put these hearts over here. This heart over here. It's okay if it goes off the page. And the candle. Wait a minute. Do I want to move this? Can I move this? Please don't rip. I just want to move it over a little, I think, next to those hearts, more next to those hearts. Yeah. There we go. And then the nice candle next to the tub, burning some delicious scents. Nice way to spend Valentine's Day, I think, once I get home from work. All right, let's see. Let's see what I can do with these. Cozy movie night. Movie title, snacks. That would be fun for Friday night. I'll just put it here and know that it's going to be for Friday night. There we go. Tea and check-in, love note, evening ritual. Oh, I got the flowers too. Oh, I got these, I can use them more than once, right? I can use these more than once. So let's just put something over here. I've already got 2 quotes. I like the tea and the chair. Do another little tea, the balloon. Oh, I mean the chair, the balloon. I like this cup of tea. Wish I had a little table. I like the candles again. All right, we're gonna build a little scene here. We're gonna go with the chair. And the candles. The balloon. And a cup of tea. Perfect. I could do that on a Wednesday night. Love looks good on me. Be your Valentine. Do I want one more of the quotes? Cozy with my own company. Owning happily ever after. Self-care is my soulmate. I don't want that one. Quiet luxury, loud self-love. Treating myself like a love story. How about cozy? I'm sorry, there's got to be a lot of quotes for Valentine's Day week. Cozy with my own company. Notice I haven't used any boxes yet. That is so unlike me. All right, let me think. We will put a box on Wednesday in case my Wednesday plans change. I am going to put a box on Sunday. I am going to put my list down here. Or maybe I can do it right here, which means I didn't need the big box. Well, let me see. Where am I going to put my list? Let's put my list right here. Even though it's Thursday, it will be for the weekend. Go. It is payday, and I have bills due, so let's do payday. Actually, I can put payday up here on Friday. Let's do that. Let's just put a payday up here. So then, because it's payday, I have bills. I have groceries. I have laundry. I love that these are the things I do on the weekend, and she just happens to have the script for them. And trash day. There we go. Let's put a to-do there. Right there. All right. There we go. Weekend banner down. Put the K in the middle and you know you got it centered. All right, I can save my dinner. Am I important? Let's do the days now and the dates. Monday. Let me get my tweezers because I have a habit of ripping the Y's off. So let's do Monday. Oh, well, it's a little crooked because I started thinking about something else. I'm going to put 1 hour delay here to this window. See, I can't think and try to lay down stickers at the same time. It just does not work for me. Cindy's brain is not wired that way. Wednesday. You know what's funny, though? Because I wrote cozy movie night, right? For Friday. If you guys know me, you know what I'm going to say. Because it's Friday the 13th. I will not be watching a cozy movie on Friday the 13th. I'll be watching a movie, but there won't be anything cozy about it. And it probably will be Friday the 13th. That's probably what I'll want to watch. And we get to repeat it in March. 2 Friday the 13th in a row. And we have 3 in 2026. In case anybody besides me is interested. Okay, so we got the 9th. And little hearts. I got to get through this week, and then I got a week off. That will be fun. That will be a cute spread to do, for sure. There we go. Yes, I was very excited when I learned that we would be having 3 Friday the 13th. Not that we want a few years ago to repeat itself. in March, because that was when my school was the first in our town to be quarantined for COVID. It was really crazy because we are just doing our normal day, and all of a sudden all these kids are getting pulled out. People, somehow it got leaked out. We don't know how. And people were pulling their kids out of the school. And then at the end of the day, after all the kids were gone on the buses, obviously the bus drivers too had to, I guess, get quarantined. And we were told we had to go home because nobody knew anything about COVID for 2 weeks, and we couldn't do anything. Couldn't go out, couldn't go anywhere. We had to be at our houses. But the thing that was weird, oh, by the way, cheers, because it's Sunday night, and it's football, and I needed a glass of wine. What was I saying? Oh, so nobody knew what COVID was all about. It was something new, and everybody was like all panicky. And I can remember driving home after being told, and my Friday night little ritual is to go to the package store for the weekend and go to this like grocery store or someplace to get like snacks, to watch a movie or something like that. Right? Right. Well, I'm talking to my friend on the phone, telling him what happened. See, I have to call him my friend now because that's all we are. And very rarely talk to him anyway. But back then we were constantly talking to each other and more than friends. But I said to him, I'm telling him what happened. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, and I can't even go to the package store and get my wine. So he did bring it over, but I would not open the door. I told him to put it down on the right next to my door, and I would get it when he was, walked away. My daughter went grocery shopping for me, and I wouldn't go out and see her. And she's like, Ma, you can come out and talk to me. She's a hospice nurse. So she's like, you don't think I might have already been exposed to COVID? So I did go out on the porch, but I kept my distance from her. And, they were telling me, go outside. You can go out in your yard. First time I went out in my yard, the neighbor across the street started walking over. I had to stop her not to come over. If the people that were living upstairs at the time came out, I had to go back in. And they're like, oh, just get in your car, go down to the beach, go for a ride. I'm like, this is how Cindy's brain works. I said, I can't do that because if my car breaks down, I have to call AAA, and I'm exposing all these people. Everybody laughed at me, but I, for 2 weeks, did not go anywhere. I followed the rules. Never got sick or anything. So, that's the way it is. And then next year, we're in school. One day we were, the rest of the year was virtual. And then we got laid off as paras because they didn't want to pay us to be virtual. And even though I used to get on and meet with my kids by myself, but they didn't want to do that anymore. So then the next year, I am assigned to one classroom. Do I want flowers? Which I thought was great. And all of a sudden I had to do this one kid's movement break. And when I say, I really shouldn't have been told I had to do it, but I had to do this one kid's movement break. And I went down to the office of the person that was in charge that told me he needed a movement break, our school social worker, or whatever she was. I don't even remember what her title is. She's not there anymore. We have somebody new who I love. And she happened to have an office, which was our staff room, because what they did for the staff room, because the kids had to eat in their classrooms. They couldn't eat in the cafeteria. And they put our staff room in the cafeteria with tables that were way spread out and only one person could sit at it. It was crazy. Thinking back, it was crazy. And So I was doing this movement break, and it was November, and I did all of my stuff, all my duties, and then I got a call from HR, so please call me back, and I called her back. Let me tell you, I was not a happy camper. I used some words to myself at first, but afterwards I said them out loud, telling me that the teacher that asked me to do, the social worker, whatever she is, asked me to do the movement breaks, tested positive for COVID. So because I was in her room doing the movement breaks and she was in the room, I had to also 2 weeks again to be quarantined. Yep, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And let me tell you, that friend of mine got an earful as I was driving home. And then I called the girls that I work with in the same room, and I was not saying nice words. I'm like, here we go. It's Friday the 13th again. And I was using swear words. And they were all laughing at me because I don't swear. So, again, it was a Friday. So again, I had wine delivered to me. And again, my daughter had to go grocery shopping. It was just not fun. So those were my Friday the 13th. And people are like, you're never going to like Friday the 13th again. I'm like, yes, I will. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Look at this. Oh my God, isn't this so cute? This is so take care of me. Nobody needs to be my Valentine. I can be my own Valentine. I will be my Valentine. I don't care. So there it is. Let's put it in. And I still have so much I can use if I want to continue it with the self-care through the rest of the month. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I have not done my February monthly yet in this planner. I am like failing at getting things done, but that's okay. I am getting better every day. And getting more peppy and more ready to be myself again, and that's good. That's a good thing. I love the way this turned out. Please let me know in the comments what you think. And if you have someone to be your Valentine and you have a special person, I am happy for you. This is just me personally this year, having to choose me and being okay with it. For the first time, like being okay with being alone. And I think that's a big adjustment for me this year. Like in the last couple months, I had to I was not in a good frame of mind, I'll tell you. But, you know, it's February. It's about me. And thank you for watching my channel. If you're new, and I didn't scare you away with this one, please subscribe and tell all your friends. And let me know what you're doing on Valentine's Day. Or are you a Galentine's kind of person? All right. Bye, guys.